like that, yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You tell me. Ready?
All right.
Hello from ClearKarma. Today, there is a question that has haunted man since the beginning of humanity. And this question is, can I eat that? Can I eat that? Rest assured, ClearKarma has brought to you this solution. In our ever-changing world, in the world, there are more than 1.5 billion people who have a special diet and who cannot eat what they want and who are concerned about what their food is all about. So we at ClearKarma have developed a solution, and we are launching it on the French market today. We have a database of over 50,000 products, and these are ranging from halal to vegetarian, gluten-free, sugar-free, etc. Our solution is local. The food search is based on recommendations of users. The alerts on food safety are also crowdsourced, and the user base curates the content of our application. The application is also local. We support local producers. We have the possibility also to locate the user and propose him some alternatives that are also close to his location. Our solution is mobile. It has been developed cross-platform, and there is a possibility also to use the scanner of the mobile phone to scan the barcodes and get easily to the products. And another advantage of mobility is that we can reach the consumer, we can help him exactly when he's about to decide to buy a product. So, our business model is, first of all, in the B2C segment, we have a freemium. So the basic features of our application are free and will stay like that because it's backed by a community which has also contributed to the content. And we will also have a membership for additional services which are personalized, like some special alerts, like some special counsels of dietitians. We'll also have a model based on sponsored results, just like Google AdWords with the Google of Food. So this is how it could look like. On the B2B side, we will offer data. We have large data. We will be able to show trends, show customers' choices and preferences, and we will be able also to offer this raw data like some kind of Google Analytics of food. About the that's fine, yeah. About the outlook, we are launching today at LeWeb. Our application is also online, and we have also planned a private. We are currently in a private beta for the web application that is going to be available very soon. So all the users who don't have a mobile phone will also be able to benefit our solution. We have already started with some PR activities, social media and online marketing. We have also some partners already, like aujourd'hui.com, who has, for instance, 1.5 million users who do special diets here in France. So this is a very strong partner already. And we are planning to roll out the blueprint that we are doing currently in France, and we are planning to do it in other European countries. And after this blueprint has been set, we will go for internalization. Right? So we get the app, get the Apple on our stand, and yeah, download the app now.
Thank you very much. I think we're going to move into our question period now. Devin, we've got some blank paper if you need that for other scoring.
So over here. You get me very excited with the opening and the big questions of life, and then I saw these billions of people have eating issues or choices, and I thought it's fantastic. And then you let me down because you wanted to solve both the retailer, you know, how can I locate the food, and these very hard issues of getting to local food information data, which is a nightmare as far as I know, and then at the same time solve a consumer-facing issue, which is helping people understand what they can eat, etc. It's like a classic chicken and egg problem, where after my initial excitement, I kind of went like, oh, this is going to be such a bear to build. And so just curious as to why you think you can do both ends of this equation at the same time.
Well, our database is essentially crowdsourced, but we also work with several producers, smaller scale, who really want to push their products. And we also work with some partners who want to push their data to us. So it's not really a chicken or egg problem. We have 50,000 products, like she already said, on the French market. The rollout would be eventual, phase-wise. And we already have the blueprint and some operations ready for other European countries. Did I answer your question correctly?
I'm just curious as to how, from a product paradigm standpoint, it's going to work that you go and search for a specific product, and then what you do, because you theoretically want to buy it, you need to find it in a store, and how you get that density on the supply side, I think is quite a complicated problem. And I think if you're talking about crowdsourcing, I mean, that's a bear, right? You're going to have people to provide a lot of information over time. It just feels very difficult to solve both the local commerce issue and at the same time trying to help people eat better and figure out gluten allergies and stuff like that.
We are not trying to tackle initially the local commerce issue. Producers work with distributors. Distributors have location in multiple places. If we catch one distributor, it essentially means we have n different locations covered directly. And you can easily quantify the number of distributors and obviously the producers that are there. So products, the number may look huge, but they're just products.
So love the presentation. Obviously, you guys are addressing a big problem, and everyone's more and more focused on the diet. So I love the space. You said you have 50,000 products already. How did you guys develop that database?
Well, there are certain hobbyist groups. You may be knowing some of them. They do a good job, and they shared some data with us already.
Could you?
Some of the partners shared the data with us.
Okay.
That is how we gathered the first 50,000 products. I also said earlier that we have some partners who push products exclusively to us, like in a data form. There is a producer who's really big on the gluten-free category here in France, wants to work very closely with us.
And then are those all barcode tied? So people are, now that we're launched, people can go in, just snap the barcode, and it theoretically says you're gluten-free, so you can't eat this.
Yes. That's the idea. The way it works is you essentially set up your profile. Let's say I'm a user who is intolerant to gluten. I just say, I don't want gluten. I go to the supermarket, scan a product, and ClearKarma tells me if the product is right for me.
And then one last question. So are you guys more going to be sort of the mobile app of actually like at the point
We want to be across multiple platforms.
Yeah, okay. Or is it going to be people wondering what types of things they can eat? Because it seems like you have, I would just sort of suggest that you sort of have this dichotomy of just sort of being a search engine plus sort of actually real-time information.
The interaction is real-time because as soon as you scan a product, you get result in front of you. And the result is not just part of some data gathering strategy. In some cases, it's also curated. We have a user group here in France who's working very closely to us. They are very passionate about a significant cause. And that's how it works. It's not just data, it's curated data.
your marketing strategy to get enough traffic, enough audience for the first months? Because it will be a key point for you. And you will launch here today in Paris. So next month or next quarter, what will be your KPI or around your audience and traffic?
Well, if I actually did not hear it properly, but I understand that you're asking me how our rollout would be. So the platform is geared towards multiple countries and regions already. We just need to have ground presence in those countries just to get things started. The platform is ready.
So the 50,000 products that you have in there, how much data are you providing to the user that's not already on the product's box and packaging?
See, the fundamental problem is data is on the product, okay? But food labels are very difficult to understand. I don't speak French. I go to a supermarket here in France. I want to eat something. I don't understand French. So, and even if I knew French, food labels are difficult to understand.
Michael, you'll get the last word.
You had me leaning forward, just like Fred, on the big market opportunity. Again, I think you're trying to, continuing from early, I think you're trying to boil two oceans here. You're trying to do both the food suppliers and the people who have the problems. I think there's obviously a need. I think you got a reaction that people want to get information. I'm not entirely clear whether you're trying to serve the grocery market, people buying in groceries, or when I'm in a restaurant. It sounds like you're trying to do all of it, and I just don't get it how you can do all of it as a startup.
As a startup, yes, we can do it, and this is a very important USP for us. There are hobbyist groups who do an excellent job here in Europe at providing good quality data, but they don't have a viable approach towards serving their users or let's say customers. And there are some people who simply want you to hop over their affiliate links once you scan a product. We sit somewhere in between. We care for our users, but we also want to have it in a sustainable manner.
Yeah, I think piece of advice, because we need to shut it down, but I agree with him. There is no clear definition of what the consumer proposition is in what you presented today. So we don't know whether the point is go through and find products I can buy, find information from products in the store. It's kind of a mix of all of those, and I'm not sure that that's focused enough for you guys to kind of break through and come out with a really clear value prop where people download the app and they understand what's going to happen, and it's clear and it's clean and it's executable on. So I think it's a good market you're going after. You're going to have to focus yourselves because you're just trying too many things in my view.
There's a market opportunity, yes.
So that's
great market, too complicated.
Great feedback. Get focused. Good luck, and we wish you all the very best. Thank you for your presentation today.
Thank you.